Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines here in Foolstown. Guys, last episode we built that brand new city park that kind of has the highway, there we go, running through the middle, which is really great because it acts as a buffer zone for noise pollution and between the areas that we're going to have set up. And even though it's making quite a bit of money now, it's going to make so much more money in the future when we have all the areas around it built as well. Now, last episode, I asked you guys about monorails, a few questions. Should we get some in? Where should I place them? And we got a good response back for it. A lot of you guys want to see monorails in. And a really good kind of idea was for it is linking up the two sides of the city across the river. Because there's not many connections across the river. There's a couple of bridges you can walk across. I think there's like 3 ways in which you can drive across it. And there's maybe the odd subway or train going across it too. So there's not many to choose from. So it'd be nice to have another one in. So that's what we're going to do today is look at a monorail system. Look how good Emerson Park there looks, or Hill. I've actually pushed it all the way up to here as well, this side. If I bring up the thingy there, which now looks like a weird dog. Brought it up to here because I noticed a lot of people were using this bridge, which they now still are, but obviously this time they're paying for it. Emerson Hill, there we go, 5,400 a week profit. This is slowly becoming a tax city. So where do I want to place this monorail then? Well, I've been looking at it quite, a lot. Areas I can place it now because it's quite hard to now place it in at this point because the majority of the city is now set up and built. So I was thinking where this road connection is, we're going to do like a 2-lane road going up and into there and then going down to separate this whole area for traffic. But the road that then comes off here will be one that also contains the monorail tracks. And if I can get it to hook down here, so our first station will be here, which is not far from walking distances from the airport, from the tourist area here, space elevator, from where it hooks up to a subway system, a tram system, and taxis that link all the way around. So it's got really good transport links in this area, so that'll be good for the first station. The second one will bridge the monorail, if we can, down and connect it up to this point here. Now the reason we get it to here is because, one, we got a little bit of space there, obviously. It's right next to the train station, and I think there is a subway. There's a taxi rank just there. The bus routes are just there, and the subway system is only a short walking distance just there, which is really good. Then if we can, to get the monorail going down alongside the highway, I want to see if it's possible to get it to go under this. So we have one there. Get it to go under here, if possible, and then try and hook up the final monorail station, or the third one just for now, round about here somewhere. If I can get it down there, we have to do some modifications, and then maybe, do you know what, we should probably look at trying to take it all the way up to this airport as well. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? I'm gonna see if it's possible. I doubt it, but we'll see how far we can take it. There's only one way to find out, and that's actually to do it. So we're gonna need the this road then. I'm gonna use this road for now until we can figure out where the kind of monorail track is going to begin. So if I had this here, and how far can I bring it down? I'm trying to find a way in which we can have... Right, so I brought this to... I'm going to take the snapping grid off as well, because that's kind of annoying. So I bend this up to there, and then have this... There we go, snap to there. So that bends in. And all this would do then is just go straight up to about here, which separates the areas there for traffic flow, and all the little gaps, the 4 little gaps there will have small roads within inside of them. So that gets up to there. So we need to take a look at then monorails. So monorails are just here. There is a bunch of different stations that we could potentially use. We have stuff like, if I kind of start it here, this one, it comes up the side of the road. This one, does this one come with a road? Does it? It does, yeah. And that would probably be the best one for us to get down some way, shape, or form. It'd probably get it that connected. Oh, that'd be a good idea there. So let me bring this up, or at least get away from this. We'll get rid of that, because it would be the perfect excuse to get the bend in, wouldn't it? Right, if I can turn it slightly and drop it there. I'm hoping that is reasonable. We'll see. We'll see. So which is the one with the monorail? What's this one here? Oh, it's a medium industry road. Didn't know they existed. So we have that there. And obviously I'm going to upgrade that to continue there. But I'm not liking that. Right, I'm trying to select multiple ones. Right, create that bend. Well, a little bit more straighter there. And then we don't need a monorail road coming off it here at this point. So we'll leave it as it is. And just create a nice little bend there. So we'll upgrade this as far as we can go. And then that's where that stops. And then the monorail tracks then begin. So we have one with a road. I don't want a road on this one. So just get it to continue to go. So we kind of got to bend it up. So I'm going to get the key points in first. So a key point is here. There we go. And then we want to kind of cross it over. As you've got to run alongside here now. So I want to bring it across there. Is that high enough? Yeah, it's the same level as the bridge. So I'm just doing key points of where I want it. And we can create the bends and stuff. So if we do it like that, and then we'll create the bends on that eventually. So let's bring this up. What's the bend going to be like there? Is it too sharp of a bend? It looks like it could be too sharp of a bend. A little bit more reasonable. Right, I can get it into there, but we need that bend if possible. Right, what if I bring it a little bit further down? If we can't get the bend in, I'm going to have to do a straight line, and that's probably the best option. So it's not too crazy. It's just this side here is a bit crazy. Right, we'll create a more simplified bend here, if it needs a bend, because I think we can get away with a straight line there as well. Yep. And there. So it's not too bad then. It flows quite nice. I like it. I really do. We'll probably use the move it tool to kind of like fine tune it and stuff like that, but it's going to go in a very good direction. My only issue now is trying to get it over to here. So the question is, like, what road, well, what, you know, connection or station do I use? Do I go for this 2-lane one? But then it means adjusting that. I'd probably stick with this one. So the space is already occupied. So we have to do some adjustments. Unless I can get it just there. And it just means you have to move the taxi rank. So move this. Can I move on to that side? Alright, I'm going to have to drop it on that side there. What's this, by the way? It's a medical clinic. We're going to move that. I'll place it over here. And all this stuff here is just general buildings. Oh, we have a solar thingy. Let's get rid of that. So now I should be able to place this down just as far to the end as possible, because I want to obviously, of course, have enough room there to get the railings in. Now if I was to run alongside this, because I'm trying to create like a bend, but I don't know how sharp this bend is going to become. Okay, distance is too short. Okay, that's quite nice. Right, it runs that way, and then that will run across there. But we need to connect this up then. So we're going to have it... It's here. Now, do I bring it across to run down there to run across? Or do I bring it down this side? This is now the tough question. It's first as what's going to fit in. I think we just run it along here, don't we? So we run it along this side. Now if I got it to... at that point there, it's all fitting nice. So we kind of do need to ramp it up. And it's going over here. So these are just like quick placements, and then I'll fine tune each one. There we go. Because they are a lot higher than I want them, basically. Right, so page it down. Right, how high is it looking? See, that's a little bit better. Look at how dope this is looking already. We'll start to bring that one down a bit more. So it's not as invasive now, is it? It's really not that invasive. I'm just going to get this side now up as well. So this is where it could become tricky again. Oh no, we can actually get away with it. Because we haven't got to do any major height changes. Which is cool to see. So that can stay as it is. And that is our second station right there. It's now the next stuff, which is going to be difficult. Because this, believe it or not, was the easy part. Right, that was technically the easy part. Right. I'm going to run down as much as this as I can. Yep, it's kept all the path in. And I probably want you to go back by 1. To then cut across here. To get it run it alongside the highway is pretty damn dope. Will it stretch that far? I don't think so. Ooh. It's going to be tough, guys, this one. It's going to be tough. Right, the main thing about it is because it's on a slope. Unless I make it go up and around like I did on the last one. The slope is too steep. Oh yeah, it does get steep, doesn't it? I have to come back from further just to get that distance and slope up. Right, run along the side here. And this is where I'm hoping it goes under, which it does. And it fits there, but it's going to destroy that path. Isn't it? Right. I'm going to pause it a second. So it does destroy that path. And we're going to see what we can do now. So bridge that up slightly. And the path connected that way. Nice. So the question is now then, where's this next station going? Because there's one there. And then we need one up here. We've got all these paths crossing over to that small residential area, which is good. So I'm thinking it's going to go here. Now, if it does, we need to do what we did last time and demolish a few things. So we have our post office there. It's going to be pushed down a little bit. So that gets dropped there. What we got here? Well, I have to move the post office in its entirety. Probably down a bit more as well. Just so I can create that room there for us to move. Right, that goes up there. And I'm gonna have to slope this one up. Right, delete this. This is gonna be very difficult. So, put it down to its lowest. Damn, this is gonna be so difficult, man. It's that, you know, elevation change is kind of catching us out. Right, maybe if I can bring it down from such a distance. So I'm getting it there. No, it's just not going to work, is it? Right, I'm going to have to do some maneuvers now, guys. This is going to be very interesting. Okay, right, what we'll do then is question how far I can bring this along. So it might be that this post office just has to go all the way to the top. Alright, let me slightly bring that up. So I could get it to where the post office was before it went up. Or as it went up. Alright, that's going to unfortunately, it's going to have to go. So I could have bridged it. I could have, like, changed the elevation downwards. Right, it's up to here. Rankin. This is mental. Alright, so why can't I connect it here? There we go. So that's crazy, but it filters through the city pretty well, which is good. I just want to change the height levels on them. If I can select them individually. Why won't it let me select them? There we go. Oh man, I can't get that one. There we go. Okay, that's at a reasonable level. And then maybe just bring this last one here down a bit. There we go. Good stuff. Very impressed. And yeah, let's change these ones because these look a bit silly as well. Oh, I had it there for a second. There we go. So just trying to bring the tracks down to an even level. There we go. Not by much, but that's what we got to do. So that one's there then. It hasn't deleted any paths. So let's go along up to here. And then we want to create one in this district somehow. And it's going to be... Well, it's going to make us also continue to go along. eventually to the airport. So where do I squeeze that in then? So there's one there. It's where do I get it in? Where is possible for us to also continue? Well, have it to continue, if that makes sense. So it's going to have to be like something like here. There is perfectly fine, which means a lot of this is going to get demolished. Unless I can filter it onto the highway route or route a lot easier. So, okay, where are we over here then? So let's continue this then. So, can get it to go under. So it goes over. And then over each one. And then where do I filter it in? It's just there. Okay, so once I get past this passage, it's when we start to bring it across. Okay, we'll delete that for now. And then we'll connect it back up. So it could be that I gotta raise this. Okay, it could not be. Right, if I delete that. There we go, we're back over. Good stuff. Is there anywhere where it's kind of the height of it is a little bit... Oh, when did this path get deleted? Right. We'll bridge it high to then bend it down ourselves. Right, I do it there. So I can move it to here. To bring that down, because that is so dramatic. Right, there we go. That's pretty much all back up and running. So how is that? It's just this one here is a little bit too high, which I don't like. There we go. Bridge it down. Good stuff. Okay then, so we've got to this point now, which you now got to try and get it to the airport, which means we are going to have to bridge it. We're going to keep it high anyway at this point. Because you can go across all of there. Now the question is now then, because we have good connections here. There's a bus route. There is subway system around. Oh, pressed the wrong thing. So we just want it to connect up. So we'll just have it here. Right, there we go. So, let's create a line. Finally. Finally we get to create a line for our monorail. So there we go, and then we just kind of go back, right? Where is it? Ah, it's over here. Add a stop. Add a stop. Add a stop there. So it's literally airport to airport. How cool is that though? Come on, that is so cool. Gonna make sure each one's got power and water. So yeah, that's hooked up to power. That one's all good. Runs through quite nice. This one. Yeah. That's actually a really good location for it as well. A downtown office area where the trams run alongside there. And is there any other... Yeah, there's a subway network in there too, so they can also get there. So everything is all hooked up nicely to very good transport links. This area went a little bit weird, but hopefully we've got it up and running now and it's all good. We just got to wait for the remainder of the buildings to get placed in. This is in a really good location too. It goes over our mail depot. It's weird, isn't it? What I'm going to do over here as well then, just to kind of buff this area up a little bit, is, oh, not that one, this one. We're going to get a couple of trees and we get some big boy trees. Get some of these in. And we need some like smaller ones. Just kind of buff the area a little bit so it doesn't look as plain and simple. And then we've got this one down here, which should be hooked up with power and water. Yeah. How's the power over here? Because I did delete some of it. But yeah, all the connections up and running. Now obviously we have this one here which has no power or water just yet. But this will be all hooked up momentarily. Okay. So we'll create, before we keep it going, or we'll get it going now, we'll create like a little downtown shopping area just here for this area. So using this road, we'll get the one with the trees and stuff on. So we'll create an inlet just here. Let's put the snapping on. Right, and if I create that sticking out, that's where I want the connection to be. Then we'll create a little path off it. And then we stuck that out a bit. Let's delete that road there. Let's actually delete it all, because I want to come back a little bit further. There we go. And we'll do it like this. And is it possible? There we go, to create that connection like that. So it creates a small downtown shopping area, which we're going to hook up now with paths to make sure. Snapping's off, right? No, it's on. Just to make sure that it's all connected. In many different ways, shapes and forms to this area. So all these little kind of sticky out bits will be connected up. So like people can just walk. It's just a lot easier to walk over. And then we'll cut one down the middle. And that's all good. That small little area there. We'll put some commercial down. So just give this a reason to, like, you know, people to come here straight away. So drop all this down. Spam it all around. And then your boy's monorail system is all set up. So I don't know whether I'll expand on it in the future or whether I'll add a second one in. But it's the first one we've got in Fallstown. So this is quite the grand opening that we are going to have. So power, power, power. Might have a few power issues, so I'm going to drop this there, that there. So hopefully when the commercial gets built down to this point here, it's all connected up, which it should be. Yeah. So just wait for the commercial to all fill in, and then that monorail will be all set up. And then we can see. Oh, this is going to be so... I like how it's on the road as well. It's so cool. This area is going to be so damn dope. Nice little shopping area just coming off the highway system and by the airport too and the tourist area. Commercial for days, bro. Commercial for days. Right. We'll fast forward a little bit then. So this monorail station will have the power. I mean, it's got the power now, so whether it's kicking, waiting for someone to arrive and, you know, to switch the lights on. There we go. So we got a monorail system network now up and running. So no one's really going to use this one just yet. But as I pause it, can I see anything on any route? It's probably starting at the other airport. Oh, there we go. There's a monorail train there. Takes 180 passengers. That's quite a lot, isn't it? So I just want to see it in its various spots. So where's the next one? We had one there. The next one was just here. So it'll take a while before people start realizing they can actually physically use it. So we'll let time fly by for a little bit. And I want to check out on the monorail. We have 11 vehicles on it. So we'll see if that can keep up with the demand as time goes on. We've got the brand new commercial now being placed in and built in, which would also give another reason for you to walk down the park here and get off at this point to go do some shopping. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It would also create, you know, areas to sell products in for many of our different types of industry that we have set up around the city. So this is all coming in now. This is all getting set up and running. And it'll be interesting to see then. So I can see a monorail train now coming down. And it's going to be quite cool to see it as it comes down. Oh, the tracks there. You can see quite a few coming down right now. It's so cool, isn't it? Just imagine we got all the skyscrapers around this as well, and this goes down the middle. It's going to be a sight to see, guys. A true sight to see. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, right. So when will we start having the statistics showing that we're having people using the monorail? Might take a while or two. But we can keep it viewing in the general areas. Anybody want to... Oh, yeah, you can see through the station there's a few people waiting. So they'll, you know, they're going to make use of it. They're going to make use of it. It's a great addition to the network. There's a lot more people now going in. A few people are here walking down. I think they just got off the trains. But good, you get off the train and you connect to the next monorail. Go somewhere else. It's kind of dope, isn't it? I think this one here, I believe this one here, and this one over here, where is it? Just there, will be some big users because it's to the commercial and like job industry, and it's all connected to these residentials over by bridges as well. So they're going to be heavily used. I'm not sure how much this will be used, but there is actually someone waiting there as well. So that'll be interesting to see as well. So this is going to look so damn dope when it's all up and running. I can't wait for it. I'm just waiting now to see how much is it costing us to run this monorail system. So it's costing us a total of $3,000, and people are using it because we got $90 in income, which is good to see. Very impressed. None of our public transport makes any profit whatsoever. Look, we're spending $1,000 on subway systems, but yet people... No, trains, sorry, but yet people choose not to use them. Then again, we have that all set up for our cargo and stuff anyway. But as now people arriving to this area, we should really think about dropping down some trees and making it look a little bit more livable. There we go. Get some big boys down where we can, the big boy trees. That's what your boy likes to see. And can we squeeze any of these small little bushes now in? In all the nooks and crannies. Dope. Absolutely dope. Right. Monorail is now approaching. Does anybody get off? Oh yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple, guys. Couple getting on, couple getting off. It's being used. It's a great success. Oh, I'm about to say it's a great success. You just never know. You just never know until time passes by. But yeah, I'm still loving this park. I'm probably going to eventually place one down along here. So kind of from the start there, going all the way up this highway, turning, coming all the way down. And then ending at here. And then ending around here. So it'll be quite a long one too. I'm not sure how much I can probably get it up to swing up to here. But we're going to get some more highway parks in, because that one looks so damn dope. So damn dope. But people are shopping. It's all good. Has there been enough data collected now to people class as being using the monorails? So 2 people a week are using it. So we just gotta wait now as time passes on and stuff to happen before we realise how much people are actually using the monorail system. But oh my goodness, look how many people are waiting here. There's a lot of people waiting there at that station, which is good. Let's check out the line. Let me just quickly pause it. Line detail. So there's quite a few stops along the route. And this one is the big boy one. So there's 68 waiting there. There's 12 waiting here. So it's being used, guys. It's definitely being used. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes in the future. So it connects 2 sides of the city now up, which is really good. Really, really good. And we'll just see how things progress as we continue to build. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you want to suggest what I try and attempt or, you know, do in the next episode, then let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So good. Bye.